Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing new week. Currently it is Monday and let's get right to the charts as Bitcoin right now is pumping from yesterday's lows. As you can see, we are getting a nice weekend pump. This pump has started on Sunday and right now is continuing during the Monday. Basically, this could possibly be very well a bull trap to the upside potentially, as you know, but right now we are pushing above the weekly pivot and we are pushing above the 55 EMA, as you can see right here. Basically, we want to see in the daily time frame potentially a close above this EMA and a close above the value area low right here, which we are currently pushing through. Basically, we want to see a daily candle closure above there in order for us to confirm a new potential upside. Basically, since we are very close, we have 1 day and 9 hours until the new month comes, the new month of November and basically of October, excuse me, and basically the start of Q4, the quarterly four, as you know, for the crypto markets tends to be historically very bullish. So as you can see, if we look at it on a weekly time frame, we are kind of still consolidating like we were right here. We are not getting yet a that big of a drop that we got right here during this sell-off for Bitcoin. As you can see, this pump is this dump to the downside is much more conservative. Basically, we can't call it a big dump. This is just a correction, because if we measure it from the top that we have made, we have only go down 13% right now overall, and right here we went down over 30%. So this was a big dump, you can call it, and this is just a correction for right now. I'm still aiming that potentially we can go up, we can go down to the 50 MA right here at 27k, and also which is 27% down, which is also that very key level of 98,000. Basically, I am expecting for us to potentially, if we get down to this low right here, I'm expecting for Bitcoin to hold it. But right now, as you can see, the stock market is also still very nice and strong, and in my opinion, as long as the stock market does not get a bigger sell off like it got here, Bitcoin, as you can see, keeps remaining bullish. If we go on a lower time frame like the 4-hourly, you can see once the new week started, basically once Monday came, you can see we got a very big pump for Bitcoin, around 4%, currently trading above the value area low and above the weekly pivot. You can see this move to the upside was supported by open interest. We do have many positions opening up right here. You can see open interest went absolutely to the upside. CVD also started going up, so this is a real move to the upside for now. But as you know, it can always get rejected from potentially this level right here. Until we see a breakthrough through that POC or through the value area high right here, I am still leaning bearish potentially. I am still looking for my targets down here in order for me to position myself, but you never know. We also need to be flexible, as the markets are sometimes do surprises, so we also need to keep that in mind. Will this be the bottom right here? I think not, but it is potentially going to be happening, since you can also say that Bitcoin has just put in a higher low right here, basically. So potentially we might see somewhat of a continuation happening, but as you know, the month of October is overall bullish, so we might get that actual bullish continuation to the upside and go straight up to my target, which is sitting at almost $150,000 for Bitcoin, which from right now that would be another 30% push to the upside, which is not impossible. It is very possible after this consolidation right here. So as you can see, it is possible that we we will not get this scenario playing out, but for right now I am still potentially looking for this scenario that we go down here and take out this level on the daily time frame. Basically 98k still very key. As for Ethereum, as you can see is bouncing from its 4-yearly resistance, which is right now acting as perfect support. You can see right here this trend line as I drew it, price has not have reached it, and right now basically you can see price touched that resistance line perfectly, which is right now acting as support. You can see, so as I have mentioned, as long as we do not go below it, I am expecting Ethereum to potentially play around here before putting it finally that breakout to the upside and this new all-time high. Eventually it is possible that it can happen during the start of Q4. Basically in about 1 day and 9 hours is the new monthly candle opening. Also Solana still trading below the weekly pivot, but we are above the value area high of this bigger range right here, which is nice. Still trading above $200. Hype is also looking very strong on the weekly, not so much, but on the daily we are somewhat still in this very bullish momentum right here. XRP still below $3, so it is possibly a good buy. It did not lose these lows right here, you can see, so we did not get into that previous range for XRP. The pump token right now, you can see it is trading below the weekly pivot, so if we get a breakout through the weekly pivot, we might see it pumping like another 20 to 30%. It is not impossible, it is very possible for the pump token. As I said, stock market is still looking strong. We might see somewhat of a bigger correction, and then once we see that bigger correction, then it is possible that Bitcoin will start playing out this pattern that I have charted right here, as you can see, which as of right now it is still in play in my opinion. Once we break through that trend line, then I would consider this pattern invalidated, but until then I am still positive that we will potentially get those lows right here. As you know, Bitcoin, it won't leave those lows untouched in my opinion. As you know, this is what I was expecting. We get some consolidation, liquidity grab to the upside, then a dump. We have here consolidation, potential liquidity grab, and then a dump to the downside. This is what I'm still expecting. Fear and greed index still, we are still in that fear zone. Long versus shorts ratio, of course, overall we do have more buyers in the market, and on Hyperliquid you can see we do have more longs opened right now, so this is also a clear sign that the big whales are long and strong right now during this move. Funding rates still remaining positive on the major exchanges. You can see we are flipping somewhere negative on some of the exchange, but overall on the bigger ones we are still positive funding. We do have job openings tomorrow, PMI on Wednesday, and on Friday we do have non-farm employment change, unemployment rate. Basically very important news on Friday in my opinion. Those would give us a very big move and volatile move for the markets. And yes guys, that will be it for today's update video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for my channel, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.